Jumping Danny was probably. And we're live. Welcome back to Whatever You Want. I'm Cameron Deshnod.
I know.
And this is Grace.
Hello.
Hi, Grace.
Hi.
You gonna be rude, Jason?
Am I gonna what?
You're rude.
Probably. This is the first woman on Iona ever?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
the first one.
51 years?
Technically.
51 years. Never a woman on radio. First
Or
one.
in the school.
Yeah, in the school.
And it still isn't that way, because
radio.
Grace doesn't go
Yeah,
here.
Grace
Don't
doesn't
tell
go
anyone
here.
I'm here.
She
Grace
doesn't
doesn't go here. So, you guys got to keep that secret. All one of you. Yeah. So, dude.
Wait, I have a question.
Yep.
Who is Grace?
Oh, hi. So this is my lovely girlfriend, Grace. Not to be
Whoa.
confused with JT. That's not JT. That's not JT,
Not
guys.
JT.
Not JT.
Not JT. This is my girlfriend, Grace. Not to be confused with Jason, who is also not JT, to make that clear, guys.
Yes.
Not JT.
Not JT.
Not JT. So, speaking of JT, I think actually one of her friends passed out. They had a stretcher and everything after you left lunch,
Yeah, I
Jason.
think
Are you
someone
serious?
fainted.
Yeah, somebody fainted.
Oh,
Whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And going on to something probably a little less serious, the coronavirus.
Well, that's what I thought the stretcher was for.
Yeah.
I thought it was for the
Yeah.
coronavirus.
Well, we
Someone
thought
just
we had
passed
beaten
out.
it. Somebody finally beat the coronavirus.
I
Not
lost.
true.
Yeah.
But
you
so
know,
coronavirus was not
it's
taken on
happening.
the
It's
stretcher.
here.
Pirates are scary.
Yeah.
Pirates are scary.
Yo, pirates are. No.
Horrifying. Yeah, dude, they're the
You
Was
think
they
captains
all
now.
gay?
Maybe. Dude, they are the captains now. You got the super gritty pirates from that one
Gritty.
movie where they say that one line,
Gritty.
"I'm the captain now," and they got Peter Pan pirates, and those dudes, they were tough, man. There's an alligator involved. Alligators are horrifying. People wrestle those.
Would you be more scared of a pirate or a cowboy?
I think depends in the context.
No.
Are we talking?
I don't
No,
think so.
it does. It does. 'Cause think
Okay.
of it like this. Is there enough room in this town for the both of us with the cowboy?
In this town specifically? No.
Yeah. Is there? No. There's not enough room in this town for the
No.
both of us.
No.
Then the cowboy.
Yeah. Okay. That's understandable.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I
Yeah.
thought that it was an obvious answer, cowboy all the way.
Yeah.
Grace, what do you
But
think?
if there was, yeah, Grace, go on.
Yeah.
Cowboy or pirates?
They both have guns. I don't know. I was gonna say, well, pirates
They
mostly
do?
use swords, but they also have cannons.
They do have
They
cannons.
don't really have ranged weapons. Cowboys. They don't really have ranged weapons.
Pirates
They're not very mobile.
can go on the
either.
water.
Yeah.
Cowboys cannot.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
pirates can't go on the land. And cowboys can.
But pirates can. They have feet.
But they don't have horses. Do you move around without horses? Be ridiculous.
That's true.
Be
Also,
stupid.
Yeah, I used a horse to get
Yeah.
here.
yeah,
course.
no, that makes
Yeah.
sense. I think it's just cowboys all the way. This is a ridiculous argument. shouldn't even be. an
Yeah, I
argument.
mean, I'm sorry we wasted your time with this, people. Going to that, I actually have doing. We could have done this part too, but I kind of want
Just
to do it now.
bro. Just do it.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a little competition. I thought to commemorate the first woman on radio ever.
The first
Ever.
woman ever.
First woman
Nice.
ever.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Thank
We invented woman. We're gonna have a little competition. Okay,
Who's we?
you two.
Okay.
And
Oh,
I'll
boy.
moderate it. So I'm gonna list off a number of things.
Okay.
You're gonna have to arrange them in an order.
I feel like this is really original and
Yeah.
never been done before by
No,
anybody.
not once.
Cool. I like it.
Never before.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So we're not
So
ranking
I'm-
them. We're just arranging
No,
them.
no. Well, I mean, you're ranking.
Well, no,
them
you are ranking them.
from
He just said it. He
1 to
just said it
10.
ridiculously.
Yeah.
But we
So-
don't. But we only know one at a time.
Yes. You only
Okay,
know
I've
one
seen
at a
this
time.
before.
Yeah. You
I
probably
wa-
have.
I watched this.
You
the
probably have
podcast,
not
yeah.
ever
Wait, what do
seen
you
this
mean?
before. This has never
You-
happened before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This was the first
Yeah.
Sorry,
time
I
we're
have
doing this.
dreams of your podcasts.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right.
Well, she's a huge
I
fan.
have a lot of ideas.
Seeing as we created womankind, so that makes sense. This should be a fan. Okay.
Where's the list?
So here's the first one. I'll keep track of what you guys write down for each, but I'll give you the number one off the bat. Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Neville from iCarly.
Oh, where he ranks from 1 to 10?
Yes, from 1 to 10. I'm making the list right now. So you guys, Jason, do you want to go first?
Yeah,
Since,
3.
He's 3.
Yeah. Not even
Okay.
close. That's
I'll
not
put
even-
him. I'll put him in the
You
free
can't
spot
if
for
he's
you.
not in your top 3. You're
Is one the best?
Yeah.
Yes, one being the best. Good question.
Neville.
Fair question.
Neville from iCarly.
Yes.
She's gonna mess up. She's gonna mess
I'm
up.
gonna say a 7.
Oh,
Oh.
wow. So she just called.
Because he was kind of annoying and he didn't add much to the show.
Wow.
Like the show
Wow.
could have continued without him.
Wow.
He wasn't
But he-
essential, but if you said like Freddy, he was kind of cute.
essential.
That
Freddie
is
was
so.
Or
Wow.
Spencer.
Well, I mean, it's good that you bring up Freddy because our next thing is like pretty close to that. It's ponytails.
I would have to say
And I'm still doing
Ponytails, like
this.
the concept of ponytails.
Yeah, just ponytails in general.
6.
Solid 6. I respect that,
I'm gonna
Jason.
say 3.
I
I
respect it.
thoroughly enjoy
Wow.
ponytails.
That's
As one with
insane.
long hair.
That is
Ponytails.
insane.
We're really getting a deep dive into Grace's subconscious. I'm still making the list. I mean, like I
Wait,
obviously
you didn't
knew
make the
Rebecca-
list.
huh?
You didn't make the list.
Oh no, I have the list in my head. I didn't. I'm writing down like numbers 1 through 10 on my phone.
Okay,
So
okay,
you
okay.
guys,
Then
I
you're
would have
gonna
done
tell
this
them how-
beforehand, but this is the last episode ever of any Iona show because
Literally.
of the coronavirus. We're shutting down the school, guys.
Yeah, the school's
So
gone.
I figured we'd come clean with you finally. We're never prepared for this.
They've already begun demolition.
Yeah.
So you had Jason. You had ponytails at 6, right?
Oh yeah.
Ponytails are pretty cute. I
Yeah,
have to say
I know
they're
they
top
are, but they're
3.
not. They're just outside the top 5 because there will be better. You have to think
And Grace, you had it
ahead.
at 3.
You have to think ahead, Grace. He's gonna give you better things in the
I mean,
future.
potentially not.
I
And
don't
you
know, I
had
like
where did you have
ponytails.
Neville?
I have
7.
You had him at 7.
I had him at 3 because I am an intellectual.
Well,
So,
and again, another amazing segue. Intellectuals. The Shamrock Shake.
from where? In general or from here?
No, from here.
I don't know what it's like
The,
from here.
The closest one.
10.
I'm gonna equate it from
10.
a gas
10.
station when I had one, so like a solid 8.
10. It has to be
Okay.
10 because Cam could attest. You drink liquid mint.
It's liquid
You drink
mint, yeah.
Listerine at times.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not.
That was
best
the one I got
tasting.
at a gas, not a gas station, but the rest stop once. It was really bad. But then
They
the
don't mix
one-
it. They don't mix it well.
No, but then the one that there used to be McDonald's right by my house, and I got it when I was a kid. Like that would be like 1.
Oh, of course. There
But
are
the one
some
from my
McDonald's-
house that has since shut down.
Oh, that's awful. There's some that make it a 1, and
There's
then this one
reasons I
makes it a
can't
10.
talk
So.
about.
Yeah, and it's not, guys. If you're watching this, McDonald's sponsor us 1, but 2.
There can't be anything worse on this list than your Shamrock Shake right now.
Honestly.
It does not matter.
it's
There can't be anything.
I don't
worse
think
on this
there
list.
is. Like Jason, I think you had a safe bet at putting.
I want to
it.
say 9. I said 8. I want to put it at 9.
Oh, changing the answers.
What's the ruling on that? Should we call him Danny for the ruling?
Danny.
Danny, Grace, try it. You have to do it. You have to do it.
Danny.
No,
Oh.
yell. You have to.
Yeah,
Yell.
wait.
Danny- No, you
Say it.
can't come in. You have to yell it.
Danny.
They're not going to be able to hear you. You have to shout it.
Danny.
Oh,
There we go,
yeah,
that's good.
She's
We're gonna
getting
work
better,
on
she's
it.
getting better, yeah.
Work on it.
Danny, is Grace allowed to change a number on the list?
I'm feeling pretty good today, so absolutely.
Okay.
I'm moving
How
something
many?
down.
How many changes does she get? She already used one of them. I have not used any of them.
I take 3 changes.
3
3
changes.
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 Okay.
Okay. You get
Can I
three
use them at
changes.
the end also?
Whenever I
Danny?
mean.
Whenever you want.
All right.
All right.
Hey,
It's whatever you
hey,
want.
hey, Thank you, Danny. I
Very
appreciate it. That was
good.
cool.
Very
Get-
good.
Get out!
Get out of here,
Get
Danny!
out, Danny! Get
Danny, we
out!
will jump you again. Danny. I'm sorry I had to see that.
If he
Grace.
gets a
really
Shamrock
sorry.
Shakes,
I
then
didn't.
he can
I'm sorry.
stay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. So you ready for the next one?
Oh, I am so ready.
Yes.
The Navy.
The
I'm gonna say
United States
5.
Naval Academy?
The Navy.
The Navy.
I'm
Not
gonna
the Navy. Give me that a solid 1 because I like
Oh, the
America and
Navy.
SpongeBob quotes. No, yeah, put the Navy.
The Navy's at 1
Whoa.
for Jason. The
Put it-
Navy people. And please, guys, play along at home. Like, send us in your things because we might continue this on a different platform, potentially starting over spring break. So,
We have
why
a
don't
long
you
one.
send us your list and we'll see how they compare to Grace and Jason.
All right, Grace, what do you say about the Navy?
Yeah, where's
Where do
your
you
Navy
put it,
rank?
Grace?
A lot of pressure.
I mean, I like America, so
I was gonna say
I like America. I'm gonna have it at 1.
I was gonna say 5, but not because it's bad, but just I don't know much about it. But boats are pretty cool, so
So you think the Navy is
A 5.
overrated? You think
so?
it's overrated?
Yeah, you
think
like
it's-
Army better, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
and you like the Air Force. You think it's the worst out of the 3?
which one wins the Army Navy game?
It's usually the Navy.
Usually Navy.
Okay, then
I think
four.
didn't Army win though the past year or something?
Not this year. The last year before this.
Oh, okay, I knew they won semi recently.
Yeah.
Okay, Navy at 5, which might have been good depending on your views.
Well,
Now,
I like the United States.
what
of
do you-
America.
I like.
Yeah.
They're cool. I just
What do
don't
you think
have much
of-
opinion about them.
Robots who have taken over the Navy.
2.
Respectable.
Navy and then robots will take over. the Navy.
Robo.
Because think about it like
No.
this. Think about it like
The
this.
Navy.
Navy's on water. The robots are gonna die.
No, but they're in a submarine. The water doesn't get into the submarine. right?
Wait a second. Is
Well,
the
Navy
submarine
are
a
on just
robot?
normal boats. Oh yeah, the
You never said,
submarine
but you never said
itself-
that. You just said taken
No,
over
I'm
by
just
robots.
asking. Like, are submarines robots? How do submarines work in the water if technology doesn't work in the water?
But they do.
Are we
Cam.
being lied to?
We might be, and I like
Yeah.
being lied to.
I
That's why
like
the
being
Navy
lied
is
to.
number one, and robots taking over the Navy are number two.
Yeah.
Because
So
think about
what,
this.
what would your reaction be if you found out robots had taken over the Navy?
Not the Navy, and that's,
I was really
that's it.
Going, Grace. Robo-Navy.
Maybe 4, because I think they would make.
Wow, ranked
I
higher.
think they would
And
make
you know what?
more calculated risks, for instance, because they would just have all the technology.
No, I agree.
And then it's also not lives being lost; it's just like
Yeah.
a robot being lost.
I was
It's
thinking
like-
about that. That's why I would actually make my switch now, and I would put that at number one and the Navy at number two. I would make that change.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, no
You're for
lives lost. We can
Robo-Navy.
just build another robot.
Because the only
People
thing that could be
major
better
in
than the
that.
Navy are
Navy.
robots taking over the Navy.
Okay.
Not that the people in the Navy are not doing a great job, just robots
Yeah.
would most likely do. But
Wow. So you're
Do
all
better
for
because they-
robots
be-
taking
do
over
better
people's
because
jobs.
they can't die.
Mhm.
You know.
Which is a great segue into the next one as well. You know Elon Musk, right?
yes.
Okay. What do
Hot.
you think of George Washington?
Okay.
Hot.
Do I have anything at number 8?
Jason, your number 8 slot is open. Yep, it's open.
Okay. I'd like to put him at 7.
Okay. Understandable.
I'm gonna say 2.
Wow.
George Washington?
Oh, I get what she's going with this. Because she loves America. She thinks she put the Navy too low, I bet. Is that what it is? And she's trying to show that support.
No, I like his
Washington.
views about political parties. They're,
Yeah.
they're
Okay.
stupid.
Do you like his views on slavery
Yeah.
and his fake teeth?
I was gonna say
Grace,
his teeth are pretty cute.
He cut down a cherry tree, Grace.
Wow.
What do you think about
endangered.
that, Grace?
Yeah, George Washington started global warming by cutting down that tree.
So you
That's
support
cut
probably
down the
true.
first
Honestly,
tree.
that's probably true.
He cut down
That's
the first
probably
tree
true.
ever. No one else has cut down a tree before then.
That's rough. Dude, we never thought about it like that.
Never thought about it like that.
And so going forward with, just that in mind, I have to say, what do you think about turkeys?
to eat or just in
Turkeys.
general?
No, in general, turkeys.
So I
To
can eat
eat- but eating though is like part of it too.
Yeah,
Everything.
like the turkey
Turkey is a
aspect in general.
concept. But-
them.
6.
wow, Grace, she came out of nowhere with that.
Good.
In the animal, kind of scary. Eating it, I like it in Thanksgiving, but only when like the person did it well. Like you have to make the turkey well and
So it's
baste it
easy to mess
well,
up.
or it stinks.
I'm gonna put it at number 5 for me because I think it's a top-notch cold cut.
It is.
I think
I like
turkey.
ham better though. In all
I
honesty.
agree.
But you don't
with
like how
ham.
it feels, so I have to make the same.
I-
choice
No,
for
I
you.
don't. Yeah, I really don't like touching
Ham.
ham.
But you could touch
It's
turkey
slimy.
fine. I think
Yeah, you can touch
turkey. I think
turkey.
turkey is one of the top
So-
tier cold cuts.
Oh, I think so too.
So you're
Absolutely.
gonna have to put turkey up there.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why
I
it gets
do more
that
tuna
nod.
salad.
Yeah. No, this one is completely unrelated. What do you think about ducks who have teeth?
Oh,
Ducks who have
10,
teeth.
10, 10, 10.
Oh,
So if your duck has a teeth, Grace, it's out of here. You
That
would
sounds
not have it as a
scary.
pet.
oh, ducks who have teeth.
Duck teeth. This is a tough one to know.
I'm gonna have to put at 8 because you would not be able to
There
bring
is
it home.
something at 8.
No, you
because-
cannot bring it home.
That's the
'cause
thing. You could
they
bring
have
ducks
teeth.
home. Yeah, if they didn't have teeth, you could be able to bring them home. But because ducks do have teeth, you
It
can't
can't be a pet. Things that have teeth cannot be pets, guys.
It's not last, but it's
It's
not,
yeah.
not there yet.
I know.
How many
If
slots do we have
only.
left?
Do you want me to go over both of yours?
Yes.
Yep. Jason, you have 4 and 9 left.
Okay.
Grace, you have oh wait, I'm sorry. I might have missed. Where did you put George Washington there?
2.
Duck
That's
who have
7.
teeth. Duck who
Oh,
have
we're good.
teeth. No, you're actually
I
missing
still
one.
have
Did I-
1. I know that.
Do you have I forgot. Grace, where did you put Neville?
7.
7.
You said that's what I was missing. I forgot. That's when I was first making the list. Okay. So you have
1.
4 and 9. I mean Jason has 4 and 9, and Grace, you have 1 and 8.
1 and 8. Okay.
Yeah. And you both have 2 switches left.
One
So
and
we'll again gotta make the best list that you possibly can.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So this is a pretty good one in my opinion. Seeing as like you guys have kind of similar slots left open. You know what I mean? You have a top 4
Yeah.
and you've still top 1. What do you think of One Direction without Zayn?
I would have to go and put that at my I would put on my 9.
8.
Put a 9. Wow. Wow.
Put him at 9.
Okay, Zayn really made it. I'm sorry. He was like the best.
Zayn-
I don't agree with that at all. At all.
And then
Like at all.
you
But I
were-
think it's better when they're all together.
You're not about splitting the band up.
I'm not.
No.
You're not, right?
The
No.
show must go on for all of us.
The end
Right?
of every song with Zayn doing his little riffs.
Yeah, no.
He was the best
not
singer
the best one though.
objectively.
Hmm.
He was the
That-
best.
I mean, that's a
But
good
think
point.
about it like this.
Harry Styles was a good second.
You could who was your least favorite from Big Time Rush?
My least.
Carlos.
I feel like that's tough.
Carlos?
I was gonna say
Carlos.
potentially Carlos, just because he was supposed to be comic relief, but they were
Yeah.
all kind of comic
were.
relief, so he felt a little
Logan
too
was the
unnecessary.
cutest.
I agree. Logan was my favorite. But Carlos, you could say
I
he's the
like-
least best. Even if he left Big Time Rush, it would feel different.
It would. Do you remember?
So
I feel like
Go when they're
James
all
and
together.
Kendall look too much alike.
Just the hair, yeah. Like if
The
it
hair.
was if he had blonde
Yeah.
hair, they both
They're,
had
like,
blonde hair. That
tall
would be
and-
yeah. I
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
that.
what was Kendall's girlfriend's name?
Joe
Joe. I like Joe.
and
And,
Lucy
and I liked Lucy too. Did I say I liked Lucy better earlier?
did.
Might have switched back to Joe. I don't
Okay,
know. I go back
opinions
and forth.
about Gustavo.
Gustavo
I like
Rock.
Gustavo Rock?
10 out of
He's,
10.
no, he's the greatest character on a TV
He's
show.
my
easy.
number one.
if you were to
Gustavo,
put
I mean,
Gustavo
sure. You know
Rock-
what? Are we putting Gustavo Rock in here?
Yeah,
That's
my number one.
then I would have to put him at number 1 as well.
Why you can't
If
right
he was a
now? though.
switch.
You have to. So
I
right
would-
now,
no,
he's
I
your
would
number-
switch,
I
I
know,
would
I know.
switch.
But right now, he's your. You can
Who's
switch
that?
around
Who's
later.
that?
All right,
Put
Gustavo.
replace.
I've been like shorthanding a lot of these for time, so I don't have to like sit here and like type them all out. But Gustavo's getting his full thing.
So I have 2 switches left, right?
We
Yeah, you both do.
yes.
I'm
So
gonna
I
read
would
off
put-
your list real quick. Do you want
Get-
that?
Wait, actually, hold on. Here's what I want you to do.
Okay.
I want you to actually put Gustavo
Yeah.
at 1. I think both of us. No, because then do we have any similar ones? Me and
Again,
Grace?
do you want me to just go over the list?
Yeah,
Or
go over
do
the
you-
list.
So for Jason, I'll do it like 1 and 1, like what you both have at 1, what you both have at 2.
Yeah.
For Jason, he has Robo-Navy at number 1. Grace, you have Gustavo Rock at number 1. Jason, you have the regular Navy at number 2. Grace, you have George Washington at number 2. Jason, you have Neville from iCarly at number 3. Grace, you have Ponytails at number 3. Jason, you have Gustavo Rock at number 4. Admittedly, that I understand why he's so low. You know what I mean? Because you didn't have the other space. You came last. Grace, you have the Robo-Navy at number 4.
Okay.
For number 5, Jason, you have Turkey. You have Navy at number 5, Grace. So you're saying it's equal to Turkey. At number 6, we apparently have the new honors schedule. We
What
just
is
got
it?
an update about.
So
at,
you didn't say
no-
that.
At number 6, Jason, you have Ponytails.
Yeah.
Grace, you have Turkey at number 6.
Yeah.
For number 7, Jason, you have George Washington. Grace, you have Neville from iCarly. And I think you know what? At the end of the day, that is a kind of fair comparison.
They're the same
George
person.
Washington and Neville. Very similar. Jason got Duck with Teeth
Mhm.
at number 8.
Yep.
You have Zaynless One Direction at number 8, Grace. You have Zaynless One Direction at number 9, Jason, while you have the Shamrock Shake from this McDonald's in New Rochelle
Mhm.
as number 9. And finally, Jason, you have that very same Shamrock Shake at number 10. Grace, you have Duck with Teeth at number 10.
I lock in my answer.
I won't.
Lock in my
I do
hand.
not. I'm going to make
Okay.
my last 2 changes now.
Okay.
My last 2 changes, I'm going to put Gustavo Rock at 2, replaced with the
2.
Navy.
So you're just swapping them.
Yeah, I'm doing swaps here.
All right, Gustavo, and then you got regular
Navy
Navy.
at 4, yeah.
Okay.
Because I think that I know my 2 and 3 are Gustavo,
Gustavo
and
Rock.
Neville
Neville,
Franco.
and they would they
Gustavo.
would take over the Navy in a
Do
heartbeat.
you think so?
Yeah.
Combined power or
100%.
individually?
Regardless, doesn't matter.
Okay, so individually, you think they have
Neville's
the
a
same power.
mastermind, and Gustavo's a mastermind when it comes to production.
Gotcha.
And then my last thing, I'm gonna actually put the duck with teeth
Yep.
in front of George Washington. Swap those 2
Wow,
because
really?
the duck with teeth at least has real teeth.
He is better.
Oh,
too.
that is true.
But
And they
could-
were very
but
close.
But could Neville take down the Navy single-handedly?
He would not take down. He would take it over and make it better. I don't want anybody to take down the Navy.
So
I want
Neville
someone to take over.
versus Robo takeover.
Oh, Robo takeover is
But
that's why it's still number 1.
I wouldn't get into this now because even though this entire segment was completely new, guys, we're actually
Never
going to
before
have
seen.
another even newer segment coming up.
Okay.
We're going to pit your answers against each other in a second here. So you said George Washington is behind Duck with Teeth.
Yeah, because the
He
duck has
doesn't
real
get,
teeth.
yeah, he's
It makes sense. It makes sense.
George
And also never owned
Washington.
slaves.
Okay.
I know, so never.
I mean, like,
started
we
DMing.
can't prove that last one, but
Never-
like
never.
allegations. Where is the suit? You know.
Yeah.
So
Does the glove fit?
anyway, now we're gonna have a competition. All right. You're gonna have to debate with each other.
Okay.
Get your tiger face out, Grace.
Well, that's terrifying.
Sorry,
Thanks.
you should call my girlfriend terrified.
Yeah, I did.
It's fair. I'm terrified of her. Too.
Cool.
I found her in the Eastern State Penitentiary.
He broke
Yeah,
me
yeah.
out.
Nice.
All right. Number 1 versus number 1. Or should we do 10 to 10 leading up to 1?
Yeah.
10 to 10. Okay.
Or should we do like 1 versus 10?
No.
No,
We're gonna go 10 to
okay.
10. I think it's gonna be way funny
It's easier. Okay.
because
There's no overlap.
Grace's
right?
champion at number 10 is
A
Duck with Teeth.
champion.
Okay.
Jason, your number 10 is the Shamrock Shake.
So we're arguing what's worse,
Oh no! If they were in a fight, who would win?
Shamrock Shake or Duck with Teeth?
Yeah.
The duck would eat it.
And then immediately throw up because he's drinking liquid mint.
Oh, I think he'd be
Yeah.
okay.
You know what, Grace? I would love to have you argue even more, but that Shamrock Shake is horrible. So
Yeah.
I will.
No,
I
I'd definitely
will.
give you like food poisoning.
Yeah,
I was thinking
no.
of like a good one,
It's-
not like
I
a
know,
bad
If
one.
Duck
no,
with
that's
Teeth
what-
is such a strong hitter too, you could have won against like almost anything else. But like that was the Shamrock Shake is like the hard counter, Grace. You have to understand
that is true.
That was
You
just
would-
unfortunate.
You'd
I'm
have
sorry.
diarrhea for
You
days.
couldn't.
But next up, you have a Zaynless One Direction versus the Shamrock Shake for Grace.
Oh no, the One Direction boys cannot take it.
They can't.
They're
I agree
pretty
with you.
boring.
I'm not even
British,
gonna
they
argue.
eat too
Shamrock
healthy.
Shake's undefeated.
It's
Oh,
yeah.
no, Shamrock Shake.
It
Shamrock
doesn't-
Shake ends its career
It doesn't.
undefeated heavyweight champ at
Good for
number
them.
10.
Good for them. Good for them.
So okay, you both have 1 point each
Okay.
going forward. Grace, you have the Zaynless One Direction going up against the George Washington.
It's 4v1.
However, George Washington, you forget, it's not specifically stated, but I would assume that he has his entire army that led the United States
No,
into
I
victory.
don't think so.
Oh, we
I
got to
think
get a
it's-
ruling on
I
that
think it's
one.
just singular him.
Can you call in for Danny?
Danny!
Not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm sure it was easy on the people's ears at home too. Hi, Danny.
Danny, what's up?
Hey, Danny.
All
Danny.
right, question.
Yeah.
So we're doing the Zaynless One Direction versus George Washington, who would win in a
Mhm.
fight. Would you make the assumption that George Washington would have his goons with him?
Yeah,
His whole army.
His whole
Or,
goons.
or does he have to fight by himself?
Or is it
Because just says George
4v1?
Washington.
If it's 4v1,
If it's for you, I feel like that's not fair. I feel like it just has. I mean, you can have his boys with him, but like I feel like they have to watch.
they'd have to
Oh,
just
they'd
watch.
have to-
So, but my thing is,
watch.
just watch. Would they be able to interfere at any point? Just what does that mean?
Oh, you know, they're just watching.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're just watching.
Or would you argue it has
Ah.
to be 1v1, 1v1? Like if George Washington beats, give me a One Direction member. I don't know anybody was it.
Harry
Styles.
Styles.
If like does George Washington
If
beats
George
Harry
Washington-
Styles
if
and
George
then he has to
Washington
fight?
can- Here's how I can put it.
Okay.
If George
Danny.
Washington can bring his goons,
Yeah.
then Zayn can bring One Direction.
Oh.
Yeah.
But then wait, can One Direction bring all of its directioners?
No, that's
Like all those girls?
That's too much.
But I think the army and
But then
there's,
can
like,
George
two
Washington bring the entire United States of America?
Well, I feel like they would
Yeah,
lose
but they
half
have
their
like millions
supporters.
upon millions of girls.
That's true.
Okay.
And it is International Women's Day 2 days ago.
Yeah, that is true. That the power up still lasts for about a week.
Mm.
All right, I need a ruling here, Danny. Who wins, George Washington or Zaynless One Direction?
One Direction.
I'm gonna say George Washington.
Wow, that's rough, Grace. I'm really sorry, but
You gotta
yeah.
respect the first
he is
person, as they
strong.
had him at number 8.
So now it's.
I mean,
two-
they all have bad teeth.
That is true.
They
They all
One
do,
Direction
yeah.
and George Washington.
If they had better
I mean, they're
teeth,
British.
or if they had Zayn, I was gonna say if he let Zayn walk in
Baby,
here,
you
regardless of
let
the army, I thought they were gonna win.
Mm,
One,
well,
but it didn't end up that way. So
Zayn would beat the
Thank
whole
you, Danny.
army
yeah,
single-handedly.
probably. But all right, thank you, Danny.
See you
Letting
soon.
up if you
Danny.
have other stuff.
Get out, Danny, get out of here.
Gosh. Okay. Next up, this is gonna be a tough one. So Grace, you have Neville from iCarly versus Duck with Teeth.
Neville would win. Sorry, single-handedly.
Oh, yeah, but the duck has teeth, Grace.
Neville would choke it out.
How would it-
Check
but-
out.
The duck would bite him. That Neville would not be able to withstand a duck bite with teeth, because the thing is, Neville would probably say, "Oh, this is such a cute duck. I want to bring this duck home."
Neville would never. He's so
That is a good
skeptical.
point.
No, but no, he
He's
has
so
emotions.
skeptical.
You will
He has
rue
emotions.
the day.
But the duck
He
would
has
rue the
emotions.
day though. Duck can't get
If
over
he
that.
he
bit
has
Neville,
emotions, but he doesn't have the emotion of like, oh, that's so cute.
He just hate things.
the duck would rue the day. But keep in mind that iCarly did rue the day, and nothing happened to them. If the duck rued the day, would anything happen to the duck? because iCarly left it
No, but
unscathed.
the-
Well, iCarly,
duck-
I think. Would you say that iCarly is more powerful than the duck? I feel like they are.
100%.
Yeah, so that's why I think they could escape it. Let me.
But it's a duck with
But I don't-
teeth.
I
I know
think
I'm
that-
just the impartial judge. I do want to step in here. Neville might hack the duck. He's notorious for that.
He might hack the
Understand.
duck or make a
Things.
contraption to just squash it.
But the duck has teeth. How many ducks do you know that have
Well,
teeth?
if
It's
you
a rare
throw
breed.
if you drop like a rock on a duck, the teeth doesn't change it.
I'd hate to step
I
in
don't know
again.
about that.
I don't know if Neville can pick up the rock. He's very weak.
Yeah, but he has
arms.
robots.
Oh, he does have robots. That's a good point.
Wait, has
Neville's
since
like
when?
a
Since when?
hacker. Neville's
He's
a hacker.
And
He's a
smart
hacker?
characters do often have robots. Freddy did make an entire slice of pie with a camera in it, and nobody could see the camera.
But understand that is Freddy, and Freddy is more powerful than Neville. I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
think,
but Neville has
well,
a whole
not the
room.
start of the game. At the end of iCarly, he grew in power. I think here's what you're
Neville could
forgetting
hire
too.
somebody.
He does have
too.
goons. He had those two really buff goons.
He's rich.
The only reason iCarly got out of that situation is because they had that zip line thing.
Mhm.
Duck doesn't
I remember
have
that episode.
But they also didn't have as strong teeth as the duck. They
It's a good
Have you ever
point.
iCarly
seen
never
Miranda
went to bite
Cosby?
them.
All
Never went
three
to
of the
bite
Miranda,
them.
all three of the main iCarly people
Oh,
have
wait,
nice
no.
teeth. They all have nice
But they
teeth.
never thought
Somebody
about
did bite
biting.
Neville.
Really?
Yeah, that was a thing.
Wait,
I wanna say It
really?
was either Carly or Sam, and Neville was fine.
Definitely
that didn't
Sam.
happen. I do remember that.
But did Neville ever fight back after getting bitten?
Yeah, but he was still
Oh.
fine. Then he
Oh,
could, like,
man.
shoot
that
him
was
with his
that was a
lasers.
Jeanette McCurdy bite. That wasn't a duck bite.
Yeah. Oh man. I want to say like Sam or someone bit Neville. I'll just
A
check my
Sam
facts
bite.
after this.
That's
But, oh, but
cute.
Sam bite though.
That's
Sam is
cute.
insane. She had a
That's
butterscotch.
Not
cute.
Sam.
That's
It's
You know
not
what?
Sam.
I think since it's so close, and we just brought in Danny, the only fair way to do this is rock paper scissors.
I still think Neville would win.
You're right.
Rock, paper, scissors. No. Oh wait, I forgot.
Oh.
I do it like the four
Oh,
times.
okay.
We do it
Well-
rock, paper, scissors, shoot like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay. Neville wins it. It's tied up 2-2.
I knew you were gonna do rock too. I just thought you would switch after that. Like
That's
you
so
made
rock.
it
Wow.
obvious. All right.
Okay. So next up, this might be kind of an easy one. Grace, you have turkey. Jason, you have ponytails.
A real turkey would completely destroy a ponytail.
But what a cold cut turkey destroy a ponytail?
Oh yeah.
It would make your hair pretty gross. It would make your hair pretty gross and greasy if you like rubbed turkey all over
So
a ponytail.
yeah, so the gross and greasy hair, would that be different from anybody that goes to the school?
No.
No.
I think I think they're fine with it.
But that's still icky.
Oh, it's icky.
Yeah.
But would that make a
But
difference for
they're,
anybody?
yeah, but they're fine with it.
They're fine
So
with it.
is
They
that
don't care.
ponytail win?
No.
I
Turkey
just-
one.
Nah,
Turkey
cold cut
roll.
turkey though tastes good. I would eat it. I can't eat ponytail.
Have you tried it though?
No.
I feel like we should do that after the show.
All right, I think we can get the official rule.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
No, all right.
Okay.
So turkey wins.
I don't know that one.
You would
You
eat. You could
agreed
eat
that it
turkey at all
wouldn't-
times. You can't do a ponytail.
What do you
so-
mean?
Hmm?
What do you mean?
Well, she's
Like
saying
you can't put your hair into a ponytail.
I
Maybe
can't,
like
you're
little
right.
ones, but you can.
But you can both eat
but,
turkey,
Yeah, we can
is
both
what
eat
you're saying?
turkey. So therefore,
Oh.
it's for all people with all length hair. Like Cameron can't do a ponytail, but he can eat turkey.
Yeah, but I heard that turkey makes you tired. Isn't there something
That's
in turkey
not
that makes you
true.
tired?
No, that's just from you eating a lot. It's actually
Wow,
the
Jason,
tryptophan
this
doesn't
is the
do
second
anything.
time.
But if you eat a lot of turkey,
the two
then you get
people I've
tired.
brought here.
Well, if you eat a
calling
lot
you-
of food in general, it'll make you tired. It's not necessarily the turkey. It's like all like the mashed potatoes and the
Yes, but
bread.
having the turkey
So I like
associated.
though-
So having a lot of ponytails will not make you
we
tired.
all look at
No,
this
ponytails
camera,
are cute,
like, we look at the screen,
and you do
but the
sports with
camera's up
them.
there, so
I
we're
know.
not like everybody just sees us veering off in this random direction. It's so funny.
Yeah.
All right.
So
you know what?
ponytails don't make you tired. I could eat a lot of turkey, get tired, but can't make a lot of ponytails and get tired. I'm alive and well with ponytails.
Ponytails do, if you are practicing them, they do make your arms tired. You wouldn't understand that, but when you're trying to learn a ponytail, you like keep your arms above your
Oh,
head so
dude,
much, and
she
it
just hit you with the Woman's
really-
Day thing.
Yes, but
That's what I'm
SpongeBob,
saying.
when he had those muscle arms, would he have been tired? Because he was jacked. He had very muscular arms. If you put his hair in a ponytail,
and you know what gives you muscle? Protein and turkey. You gain muscle.
No, that's not true. He pumped his arms
Oh.
up.
Okay, well that was that's
I mean, it
it's not
worked
his
out
real
for him,
arms. It's
though.
not
It
his
did
real
work out,
arms.
yeah.
It's his
Oh,
fake
well.
arms.
You know what? I'm sorry. At the end of the day, I
Turkey.
do have to give it to Turkey.
I agree. It was a losing battle.
Yeah,
It
no, you
was,
fought.
I'm
Jason,
sorry.
you fought so well.
No,
You
you're-
did.
Jason, you fought
You
so
did.
well. So now it is 3-2. So you can anybody's game still, really. This is
Yeah, I should
another
be on
rough
the
one
debate
though.
team.
Wow, this is another really rough one, Jason. I'm sorry. Grace has the Navy.
Okay.
You have Turkey.
What do you mean? How is this tough?
The
Well, I'm
Navy would
saying-
either kill it or just eat it.
The Navy would get strong from eating turkey. All the Navy's power comes from turkey.
But one single turkey.
No,
No.
a bunch of turkeys.
Maybe we could kill them all.
Nah, probably not. I don't
They
agree with
can kill
that.
birds really easily.
Proof? That's animal violence.
Oh,
You want
you know
proof?
what?
You want
If
proof
it
of when they
was-
killed animals?
No, but if it was like the Air Force, I'd be like, sure, because turkeys are flying around. The Air Force shoots them down. Turkeys don't go in the water.
Navy goes in the water.
No,
they
Navy
have
goes
a
in the
more.
water.
They're more likely to drown than turkeys are,
That's true.
and they
Can
probably
turkeys
they've eaten
swim?
turkey.
Genuine question.
I don't know. I see. We
I don't
don't
think
know,
so.
so it's that mystery factor too.
It does have a mystery
Grace, I'm
factor.
sorry. Jason, I'm sorry I doubted you too. You proved your point really well. I have to go with turkey.
How?
Because
I have to
the
go with
How?
Navy
turkey.
definitely gets their
It's-
protein from
it's-
turkeys.
Yeah, it's
a
3 to
known
3
fact.
now.
It's a known
What about
fact.
the vegetarian guys?
They usually aren't in the Navy.
I've
Don't-
never
you can't
met a vegetarian.
assume.
I'm sorry. That was a rough one. Jason, you now have.
I'm calling PETA.
But you said
Oh,
you said that the Navy would kill turkeys.
No, yeah.
So I'm gonna
this
call
is-
PETA.
Yeah. All right. Now it's now 3 to 3. Jason, you now have. That was turkey. You now have the Navy.
Okay.
Grace, you have the Robo-Navy.
Oh,
Robo-Navy,
Yeah,
Robo-Navy,
it's
Robo-Navy.
So rough.
Robo-Navy,
It's
Robo-Navy,
so rough.
Robo-Navy.
I'm so
No lives
sorry.
lost.
Understandable.
Yeah,
No lives
that's-
lost in
yeah.
our battle for my side.
Yeah, I know. Grace, you won that. You don't even need to argue.
Thank you.
I think Jason, you accept that, right?
Oh,
That's
100%.
fair,
Oh, yeah,
right?
that's so
Okay.
understandable.
Just code the robots.
So was that it? Now it's 4 to 4 again. That's rough.
Is it?
You
No,
had
4 to 3.
4 to 3, I think.
Is it 4 to 3?
It was 3-2.
Oh,
I
you
came
just
back
tied
3-3,
it up.
and then it's 4-3.
Okay.
Yeah.
4 to 3. That's rough. Grace, you now have ponytails. Jason, you have Neville from iCarly.
Yeah. So why is this a debate?
Neville, if a girl walked in wearing a cute ponytail, Neville would so fall in love with her. He'd be like, "Ooh,
Who?
I'm so
No,
cute."
the girls that Neville liked, he liked iCarly. Never wore a ponytail for good reason. Ponytails are below Neville.
Would you stake your claim on iCarly never wearing a ponytail though?
No, she probably has.
Okay, I was gonna say like I don't think you want to go down that road.
She
though,
probably
Jason.
has. But
Sam
I don't
definitely
know.
has.
But he never
One
likes him.
ponytail.
He liked Carly. He was a big Carly guy.
He was a big Carly guy.
He was scared of Sam. kinda.
Yeah.
Miranda Cosgrove does look cute in a ponytail.
Yeah, but she also looks like Michael Jackson. Yeah, and we don't like Michael Jackson here.
Yeah, he did things to kids.
He did bad things. So I mean, I don't know. I think that Neville would.
No.
completely-
Ponytails are so much more functional than Neville. Neville doesn't do anything for society, but ponytails.
Whoa,
No,
that's not true at all. What do ponytails do for society besides JoJo Siwa wears ponytails? Her hairline is so back.
yes, that is true, but she does that too tight. Ponytails help out
Exactly.
people everywhere with longer hair be able to do stuff like all day without the hair getting in the way, but they can still have long hair later.
However,
So like doing a
However.
sport, it's not in your way, but then you can still have long hair.
However, JoJo Siwa does prove that ponytails could in fact be harmful. Ponytails should never be harmful. It's just hair. Neville is
That's if
harmful
you
for
do
the
it
right
too
reasons.
tight.
Neville could also hack the ponytail. We're basically assuming that Neville could hack whatever he wants, whenever he wants,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
he's
yes,
that high
yes,
power.
but speaking of technology and ponytails, do we remember the Spy Kids whatever number where Emily Osment's character has the pigtails that
Oh, that
Those
fly.
are pigtails, though.
the flies?
Those are
Those are
pigtails.
ponytails, but on the two sides of
Pigtails.
your head. It's a
It's
ponytail,
pigtails.
ponytail. No,
Mm,
They're
it,
that would
defined
be a
as
rough
pigtails.
ruse.
it's a ponytail, but two.
No,
That's it.
ponytail is
What is
one.
it? It's 4 to 3.
Wait, but also
Gotta be 5 to 3.
my last argument
Yeah.
is that if we were to be for real, scissors would beat a ponytail. Now take scissors, and we're not saying,
Rock,
but,
paper, scissors,
but
ponytail.
we're saying Neville with scissors. And although it was just Neville, we're assuming that Neville has his power to hack. And
Yeah.
if he
Oh, he
knew
can
how to
hack
work
the
a pair of
ponytail.
scissors, done. It's done for. The ponytail's
What
done
would
for.
he hack
Does
in the
scissors.
ponytail? There's no.
I don't think he
metal.
would just have scissors. We're assuming that he could hack and do all these things. Say there were a pair of scissors.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have to hack.
If I
He
was
just
wearing
picks
a
up the scissors,
ponytail,
done.
I could beat up Neville.
I don't know about that.
I could beat up Neville with my hair down, but easier. with-
Yeah.
I
I mean,
don't know,
I
sure.
think that's fair, Grace, but we're not arguing the girl with the ponytail.
Ponytails in general.
It's just
the
the
hair.
ponytail.
Yeah, I could beat him up either way.
You
It doesn't-
could,
It
though.
doesn't.
Yeah,
give
yeah,
me
you could.
a-
Anyone could, but
It doesn't. It doesn't give
I
me an
gotta give it
advantage.
to
You're right.
Jason.
You're right.
So what is it now?
4 up.
It's 4 all. All right. The next one, this should be an easy win. For one of you.
Me.
You have George Washington.
Yes.
You've Gustavo.
Game over.
Rock.
No.
It's game
That's
over.
No,
It's
no, no,
game
no, no,
over.
no,
Grace,
no,
you
no,
should
no.
take this one with
It's
dignity.
game over.
You should take this one with dignity,
Mm-mm,
Grace.
No.
You should, I'm already like.
What is George
so-
Washington? What is Gustavo's rocks? Like
Argument?
political,
I will.
political like affiliations.
So,
and
Big
political
time
We're
rock.
stuff.
gonna make a chart. We're gonna make a chart.
Yeah.
Things managed. George Washington, the military. Gustavo Rock, award-winning band, Big Time Rush. Slaves owned. Gustavo Rock, 0.
Oh,
George
I don't know about
Washington
that
was-
last one.
Hey, you
No,
never-
they
you
weren't.
don't
They
know
were
about
under
that. You don't know
contract.
about
They
that.
were under
They were under
contract. They were
contract.
under contract.
Yeah.
There, and they made great music, and they loved Gustavo Rock. They had great banter. It was just banter. Fake teeth, Gustavo Rock 0. George Washington a bunch. Cut down trees, Gustavo Rock none. Gustavo Rock actually had an episode where he became a hippie. Do you remember that?
I do.
George Washington,
But
no.
who's
had-
more in shape?
Oh, but that doesn't even matter. Gustavo Rock can call him Freight Train.
Yeah.
Oh!
Freight Train,
It's
yeah.
so not fair.
I forgot about Freight Train. You're
Yeah,
right.
I think
You're
yeah.
right. You win. I forgot
sorry.
about Freight Train.
5-4.
I have Gustavo Rock next. And one.
She does. And Jason,
So
you
I
put
will
up an
concede,
amazing
so I
fight.
get the W.
It's very close. You have the Robo-Navy versus Gustavo Rock.
Freight Train versus the Robo-Navy.
What do I have?
You Robo-Navy is number
Robo-Navy.
1.
Oh, we're at 1 now?
Yes.
I have Gustavo.
Oh.
And
Gustavo
versus
would
Gustavo
win.
Rock, and I, Jason, I'm so sorry, dude.
Gustavo would win.
But
I'm
that
sorry.
means what? How many points do you have though?
I have
think that-
5.
5 to
It's 5-5. Because you admit you can't beat Gustavo Rock.
The Robo-Navy is the most powerful of all of the military branches of the United States, and the Robo-Navy would make it a lot higher. But Gustavo Rock, he's
It's
I
undefeated.
impossible.
agree. Yeah.
He's
So
undefeated.
find out the thrilling conclusion. Because now we gotta do tiebreaker next time. Whatever you want. Grace, you sing sometimes. Jason really loves music.
I do.
Can you both harmonize without giving the song? Just start harmonizing together. See if you can figure it out before I end this video.
Just harmonize in
3,
general.
2, 1, go.
Oh, we could have done that.
Do,